Are you a renter that's just been renting and renting, burning his money? When it comes to renting a home, we're just kind of stuck in this gap, right? Everything that we had in the bank, we used to get into this home. They charge a security deposit. They may have hit you up for first month. They may have hit you up even for last month. You've got pets and they're adding to the security deposit for that. They may even charge you a little extra each month. All these things add up, and before you know it, you're spending as much money on rent as you could buying a house. When it comes to renting, it's not like most people want to rent. Some do, but most of us want to own a home of our own, right? The thing is that when it comes time to rent a house, we're taking every dollar that we have and we're paying the security deposit, we're paying the first month's rent, we're paying the last month's rent. You may have pets, right? They hit you for another deposit because you have a couple of dogs. They may be charging you a little bit extra every month. As you add these things up, you may as well be making a house payment. The problem is the down payment. Now, today, there's so many down payment assistance programs that you don't need 20% to buy a house. We're not talking that you're going to need $20,000, even $15,000. You can get in much less than that. There's options out there. FHA is 3.5%. That's all you need for a down payment. Conventional lending has 3% programs. The advantage of the FHA program is that they allow you to carry more debt, which, for the most part, first-time home buyers tend to be younger people, and we have car payments that we go out and get. We've got a few credit cards that we're doing. We're probably not managing the debt the best that we should. So that debt ratio could be a little higher. FHA helps with that. Credit scores. People think, well, I've got to have perfect credit. You don't. FHA, you can have a 580 credit score or better, right? Now, if your credit score is better, your rate's better. But FHA has very low rates anyway. I've recently helped somebody here in March 2020 with a FICO score that's less than 600 and got a 3.25% interest rate. That's awesome. Where are you going to do that, right? So the rates are good. The money's cheap to borrow. It's just getting that down payment, get in there and do it. If your FICO score is lower, then yes, you're going to have to work on it. You may have to pay things off. Judgments, student loans, things like this, get a little more comfortable, but you can put them into a payment plan, and as long as you have them in a payment plan, then those go away, and your ability to borrow money to buy a house is there. Down payment assistance. Down payment assistance programs are giving free money. There's a catch. It's free in the sense that it's not costing you anything up front, and most of them, after you've lived in the house for 3 years, you don't have to pay them back. It's forgiven. But you're going to pay a higher interest. And a higher interest means a higher payment. With the higher payment, you're going to have more debt. So generally speaking, you have to decrease the price that you can spend on a house. So maybe you qualify at this 3.25% loan with FHA, and you'd qualify at $370,000 on a house. But when you go to use a down payment assistance program that'll cover your down payment costs and even a portion of the closing costs, you can get into the house for maybe $1,500, $2,000, but the interest rate's 1% higher than market, sometimes 1.5%. So when the interest rate goes up, instead of being pre-qualified at $370,000, now maybe you can spend $335,000 because your buying power was reduced. That's okay. Get into your first house. Get out of renting. You may not find the ideal house. It's not going to be your dream home. It's your first home. And you're going to live in this home, and you'll be there 3 or 4 years, and then maybe your family starts to grow and you need a bigger house. By this time, you've built up equity. And you put some of your own loving touches on the house, and maybe you painted, and you fixed this and fixed that, and maybe you updated the kitchen. These things all add value. So now when you sell this first-time home, now you're going to have a chunk of money to put down on the next home. You're going to have your credit a little bit better, and you're going to be able to qualify at a higher price range. So it makes sense. Stop wasting the money on rent. Find somebody, like myself, that's going to lead you through the process, explain your options, and help you make it happen. So we tend to make excuses to why we can't do it. The truth is, you can if you really want to. You just need somebody that's going to hold you by the hand, walk you through the process, show you your options, and then go for it. That's what I'm here for. That's what these videos are here for. I want you to come in here, I want you to get educated, I want you to get some information that you really can't get off of Google. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. There's a discussion forum below in this. There's also the ability to shoot me a text. And you'll find the information either down below or in my intro page where about me. You can read it in there. But you can actually shoot me a text with questions and I'll answer you. If you found this video helpful, please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Join the discussion. If you have questions, put them down there. Don't forget, you can text me. And either myself or my team will answer your question directly. All right? I hope this helped.